This is a show called Homebrew, where my cabinet, chest of drawers thing, creaks a lot. Okay, so I mentioned I was going to do a class archetype in my last video, and I have it right here. It's going to be an archetype of the rogue class, and this is going to unfold as I mention what this archetype entails. I really like it a lot. It does use the investment rules. You will find that in the book Ultimate Campaign. If you don't want to spend the money, Paizo offers it for free on their website, paizo.com/PRD. It's right there. This archetype is called the Cunning Investor. It is an archetype of the rogue, as I said before. Here's the flavor text I gave for it. Not all rogues would lower their reputations as low as the quotidian pickpockets. The Cunning Investor believes the stealthiest robbery is always done by charging interest. But in a dangerous world of uncertainty, the Cunning Investor must always ensure the repayment of her loans, through counsel or cutlass if necessary. The first class feature they get is called Investor's Advice. It replaces trap finding. It basically makes your character able to make investments that are less likely to fail by giving the people that are managing your investment advice. I'll read it to you. By holding a 1-hour conference with the people running her investments, the Cunning Investor can share secrets about how to make business more stable and more lucrative. When she does so, the upper number of the range for having a failed year decreases by her rogue level to a minimum of a roll of 1 to a roll of 1 when you're rolling percent. As the range for a failed year decreases, the numbers are transferred to the range for a normal year. For example, a 5th level Cunning Investor that uses an investor's advice for her investment in a tavern would have a failed year on a roll of 0, 1 to 0, 5, a normal year on a 0.6 to a 98, and a breakout year on 99 to 100 when you're rolling the percent rolls for investments and seeing how the year turns out. This ability cannot stack with itself. This ability replaces trap finding. And then the next one and the last one is called Grand Returns. It basically makes your investments yield more, providing grand returns, like the thing is called. At 3rd level, the Cunning Investor gains an almost supernatural sense for good investments. When the Cunning Investor decides to invest, she may spend 1 week in a settlement dedicated to finding the best venture to invest in. After this week of research, she can decide to apply a 1% bonus on top of her other yearly returns. This bonus increases every 3 years. Oops, I messed that up. Let me say that last sentence again. This bonus increases every 3 levels after 3rd, so that at 6th level she may apply a 2% bonus, at 9th level a 3% bonus, and so on to a maximum of 6% at 18th level. This ability cannot stack with itself, and this ability replaces the trap sensibility that rogues normally have. I'm going to explain some of the rogue talents that I advise for this. Underhanded from the Ultimate Combat book, Black Market Connections, also from the Ultimate Combat book, Canny Observer from the Advanced Player's Guide, Coax Information from the Advanced Player's Guide, Esoteric Scholar from Ultimate Combat, and Major Magic and Minor Magic from the Core Rulebook. And for the advanced rogue talents, I chose Another Day from the Advanced Player's Guide, The Familiar from Ultimate Combat, Frugal Trapsmith from the Advanced Player's Guide, Hard to Fool from Ultimate Combat, Rumor Monger from Ultimate Combat, and Thoughtful Reexamining from the Advanced Player's Guide. Tell me what you think about this class. If any of you have the time or the interest, play test this class and give me feedback, and I'd like to refine it. Maybe. Also, I was considering letting you give me feedback about whether I should post this in a Google document or not, but I think I'm going to anyway, so I'm going to have that in the description below, like I usually do. What else? What else do I need to say? Might be about it. Oh yeah, you can have a cunning investor in a ton of different environments, as I was thinking about it. You could have a cunning investor running a cartel. You could have it managing the finances of a fledgling cult. You could have a cunning investor on their own. They do perfectly fine on their own. I was thinking that the best race for a cunning investor would be an elf, seeing as investments take a long time to accrue and things like that, so the race that's going to get the most use out of it is elves, along with other races that tend to live that long, but mainly elves, since they're common in the fantasy races and all that sort of thing. Alright, that's the cunning investor. I love this archetype so far. I'm going to do more of these archetypes if I feel like it. I'm going to be doing an announcement probably tomorrow about the fact that I want to create an online game. I have all the resources to make that happen on either Skype or Google Hangouts, whatever the general consensus seems to be. And any other announcements? I didn't brew coffee for this one because, well, I actually have coffee brewing downstairs, and I could lift up an empty coffee cup, but I'm not going to. Let's see, is there anything else? Enjoy the outro. Ta-da!
Chaotic Campaign is the most beautiful YouTube channel in the world. Remember to like, subscribe, favorite, comment, and make weekly religious offerings unto the great God of a man that would be the creator of this YouTube channel. You are a valued customer, I mean viewer of this channel, and your feedback is very important to us. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Click the links on the screen at your leisure while letting the serendipitous sound of word polka music warm your ears like water from a waterfall downstream of a natural hot spring.